Okay, guys, we're gonna go live now. We're going live. See if anyone joins us. There you go. That's all it is. Making a cocktail right now. I'm putting some of this Spa Girls peach vodka.
What did you say?
Clean up some of your toys. There's some cars on there. Here, trash. Trash. Thank you. Hey, who's here?
Can you grab my cake, please?
Yeah, I'll serve you some cake in a sec. What is when I'm trying to do something? They want something. It's like that. It's like that. I have some birthday cake from yesterday's. What? Oh no, my mixer's gone. This is a handcrafter rosé mixer. I'm doing something right now. I'll give it to you when I can. Okay? If you come again, I'm not gonna give it to you. Trash, recycle. Ooh, that's amazing. I'm gonna be back. Bear with me. But you can't expect, well, whatever. I'm like, what? You can't expect people to. Hey, Ronnie. Are you still there? Can you fix that? Can you fix that? It's bleeping. It's right there, the phone. You still here, Ronnie? Yeah, I do. Yeah. We're eating cake from yesterday. Such a weird day today. If I tell you guys. I put this cream on under my eyes. It was a suppository, hemorrhoid suppository, and I've used it in the past, but not consistently. And I heard, it can help you with the under eye bags. I put a little bit today. I'm gonna do my makeup. All of a sudden, this area starts burning me, and it starts getting red. Hey, Andrea, thanks for joining. I know, I came earlier than I said 5. And then I came earlier, no one was showing up, there were only 3 people. Well, 3 people was, and then I was getting hungry, and I needed something to drink. So I said, I'll come back. And then I came back and no one was here. So now I'm eating some cake from yesterday. And I was saying that I put some suppository cream under my eyes today, and it started burning and it got red. Thank goodness the makeup covered it. Now it's not burning anymore. I had to put some anti-age cream and took a Zyrtec. And I wanted to correct my bags under my eyes, and it ended up backfiring. Thankfully, it wasn't anything worse. It was a suppository for hemorrhoids that I got from when I was pregnant with Walter. And I just rubbed it in and put it under my eyes. I've used it before in the past 1 time, and I didn't have a bad reaction. But probably maybe it's expired. I don't know. It's a joke. It's like seriously for the books. I was like, oh my gosh, this is burning. Well, and then when I was trying to film today, I couldn't find the cable for one of my lights, and I'm having a little cocktail. This is rosé, a mixer, and some peach vodka, and it's amazing. Oh, Ronnie. I'm not Ronnie, sorry. Andrea, I thought of you the other day because I went to a store. I do have a lot of eye creams, but I have a thing, do they really work? I mean, I don't open them all at the same time. Andrea, I went to the store and I looked for the Magnum, the pistachio Magnum one, and they don't have it here in Southern California. I've never seen the pistachio one, but I do love the white chocolate one. So good. Whenever I start my diet again, maybe like I'm gonna do like a modified keto diet. Do you think I should do like a vlog, like first week of keto and this and that? Awesome. Eating the cake. Yeah, I want pistachio. My dad loves pistachio. Is it good? Was it good? Is chocolate and pistachio? Oh. Yesterday for William's cake, I got the cake from Albertsons because they have the best buttercream. The best. But I told them mousse, like filling, and then they gave me like a single layer. No. ¿Beso? This is agua. I know. The thing with vlogging too, I don't have the equipment. I guess you're supposed to get a camera for vlogging and some equipment. I would do it from my phone as usual. But you have to film, you have to keep it steady, you have to be presentable,
Yeah.
you have to have the kids presentable, the house presentable all the time. You know? I don't know how people do it. And then edit all of the shooting. Because when you vlog, you make a ton of little videos. So that's you okay? Does it help? Yeah, it's a little work. Editing, especially editing all the little videos, and then having to be presentable. I mean, I guess I can film with no makeup, but you know the house, the kids screaming. Easy, tiger. Sorry, should I do like every Thursday at the same time kind of live? What do you guys think? Yeah. This was amazing. I'm out of the mixer though, sorry. The mixer kind of gives it a little bit of sweetness to the rosé. The rosé is not really sweet, you know. So I'm gonna have some water. So this is the set that I had from the dollar store from my last live that I couldn't find anywhere. So yeah. Anyway, I was gonna show you guys some boxes. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I have two fans going on. Okay, so Kitty does a 6 p.m. I guess you could do it, but it might be a lot of asking a lot for other people. Maybe it will be a lot of time in front of the computer if they join Kitty's too. Let me see. I'm gonna grab some boxes. So I got my Sips by for October. Excuse the mess. You see like this side and this side. Like it's so messy. Yeah, Kitty is so sweet. She actually came to my first live. I was so honored. Yeah, October teas. Do you guys get Sips by or you guys get a tea subscription? I know you, Ronnie, you get some kind of tea subscription. And it says here, made for Lucia. We got some stash teas. This one is cinnamon apple chamomile. So that sounds so good. It fits more, it's like regular cinnamon, not cinnamon spice. It sounds amazing and it's caffeine free. Then we got the Tea Kitten. I love the packaging on this. I just wish they did resealable packaging. This is Pink Citrus Magic. It's pink, and if you put lemon, it changes color. I don't know what color, but yeah, Then we got Moringa Tree, and this is chocolate. It's also caffeine free. Oh, you did? Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. Did I see it? I didn't see it. I don't remember. I don't like chocolate tea, to be honest. I don't know, like it doesn't really, maybe it tastes good, but I don't really want to make it, you know what I'm saying? And then this is a new brand to me. It's Steep Echo and it's tanned, and I just love this packaging. This one says that is organic olive leaf, dandelion leaf, lemon myrtle, corn silk, couch grass, natural mango flavor, pomegranate flavor. It's like super new ingredients that I've never like. Olive, organic olive leaf. I wonder how it smells. But yeah, it's a new brand to me, so I'm excited to try it. So that was Sips by. I did get like a couple weeks ago. I got like 6 boxes with their special edition. I don't think Bean Box is good. I love their coffee. I just really prefer their dark roast. Hey, baby. Hello. Chic tea either. Chic tea. Oh, chocolate tea? Yeah, I know. It's like one of those things where you're like, If I want tea, I want tea. Today I had a really good hair day, you guys. I was saying in my previous live, but let me see. I was getting hot. I cannot stay too long. I cannot do K-cups. For some reason, I feel like the coffee is not as strong as I want. And yeah, tea I get it. Sips by I do get it for review, but I do agree that if you get it every month, maybe you get too much. If you don't like it, I mean, did you did not like it, or you didn't drink it as much? This is Rainbows and Glam. Rainbows and Glam is a new subscription to me, but I don't know how long they've been around. But it's kind of like bath and look how pretty this is. And they have, oh Andrea, you might like this if you like lashes. They do lashes in what braid? I didn't have a braid right now. I just had a ponytail. But anyway, they offer lashes. I don't know if they offer lashes at every box. I need to find that out. That says after storm comes a rainbow, and then it's a postcard. And then this box came with 3 pairs of lashes. This one is super full. You might like this one, Andrea. Rainbows and Glam. If I have a code, I'll give you mine. I don't know if I remember it now. But if you ask them to send you a box, let them know that you saw my video. So at least they know. Like, let me see. I'll see if I have a code, but you know, just give me a few before. And then there was another one. This one. They're all very like full. But look at the packaging too. It's like marble. And these are like exclusive from them. They make all the products too, I believe. So we have a. I think this is soap, pumpkin spice soap. We got a sugar scrub in pumpkin spice. It smells so yummy. And then we got a body butter whip in pumpkin pie. Ooh. Is this whipped soap or body butter? I feel like it came all the way. Oh, that smells so good. Body butter, yes, it's body butter. A little bit got out. So then we got this cute lip gloss. Super cute. Here's a card. And then look at these. I thought these were wax melts, but no, they're actually pumpkin spice soap. The little pumpkin soaps that would be great for your guest room. And then little, let me see something. Little pumpkin bath bombs, rainbows and glam. Yes. So cute. And then pumpkin spice bath soak. And this also has some glitter. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, so cute. And this is pumpkin spice. I love that everything is kind of like the same scent. Even though in some boxes I love that the scent changes. In this one I do like that everything is pumpkin spice. Maybe because it's fall, you know, and you want everything pumpkin spice. And then we got a bath bomb. And look at that. It has some like gold splatter there. It's so cute. So yeah, there was a ton that you had like the bath bomb, the bath salts, 6 mini bath bombs, 6 mini soaps, big body butter, big body scrub. And what else it was? The soap, the lip gloss, and then the 3 lashes. So I don't know if the lashes will always be there. I need to ask her. Maybe she will change the kind of like accessories each month, but I like that it's bath and beauty like that. Like you don't usually get a box that has those 2 things. So that was really cute, wasn't it? So should I make another cocktail, you guys? I'm so hot. Andrea, you should try Lash Me Monthly. Have you seen it? It was really good. I don't know how much Lashy Box is. It is very similar. It's very, very similar, but I really like Lashmi Monthly. I felt like it had like an element of very classy box over here. So funny. Did anyone used to do this haircut like in the 90s, early 2000s? It was so popular. Yes, Lashmi Monthly is $21.99. They don't have a referral program, so I can't give you my code. Unfortunately, I did cancel because getting 3 pairs of lashes every month was too much. And then you get 3 pairs of lashes and 3 beauty products. They weren't bad. I mean, I got most of the times I got an eyeshadow palette, but you know how everything accumulates a lot. So I put rosé, vodka, and a little Fanta in here. I feel like I'm glowing. Right, yeah, me neither. I mean, I think this one, the lashes I'm wearing today, were from a box that I got some time ago. I don't do lashes all the time. I don't get lazy. You do lashes on all videos. It looks amazing. I feel like it does a big difference, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it's so much work that I don't have the patience. Depends on how patient I am that day. You know? I did some videos today, and that'd be cool. Maybe like 3 pairs of lashes, because you can wear them 25 times, so each pair can last you a whole month. Walter, what are you doing? No, stay outside playing with that. Okay. He wants. I'll help you 1 second. Here. There you go. Come. Wanna come play outside with this trunk? Yeah. There you go. Sorry, I missed your last thing. Yeah, exactly. So you can get 1 pair for each month, and then if they do maybe like more makeup, then that'd be cool. It was actually my mother-in-law. She had it, and then she's been working in the backyard, going through her shed. And I said, "Oh, are you gonna keep that one?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep it." And then she ended up giving it to us. The kids love it. I mean, seriously. How many kids do you have? I know you have like a 10-year-old girl. Is that Sam, or is that your son? I have 3 boys. As you guys know, I don't know the little girl. But do you do lives, Andrea? I don't know if you do or. Oh, Stella, that's a beautiful name. So, I think that was the only funny thing that happened today. That I got like my box smaller. For a moment when I put that thing a year away from live. Oh, from growing. You can still do lives, but you can still do it. We'll go. You know, some people grow really fast. I'm growing really slow. I don't know why. I don't have as many views or as many comments, and I see some people kind of like similar to me in a way. You know, I'm not super professional, so I can't expect like to blow up, but yeah. Anyway, for a moment when I put this, I kind of like thought I saw my box going down, and then it started burning. Oh my gosh, Ronnie, I didn't put out my video yet of the stuff that you gave me. You know what happens? Like every time I'm about to like upload it, it's so long. It's long. It's like 20 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to like compromise my phone for 20 minutes because I can't do anything else. I had to do before I go to sleep. I should like upload it. But Bonnie sent me a huge box of things. Did I upload it? Do you see it? I don't think so. So those I have to go check on my videos. Like, did I put this up yet or not? God. The box view ones. The box view ones. The box by fashion stuff. Ooh, I feel so honored. But oh, like the hands only. Yeah. I know. Sometimes I was doing that mostly because in the planner community, that's kind of how you like. That's how I started. I started doing more like crafts and stuff like that, which I should get back to it eventually. But I think I explained that I don't have a place to be messy and crafty and watch my kids. So at the same time, like if I do it in my room and the kids are playing in the living room, I have to be watching them because I live with my in-laws here. So I can't. If I was in my own house, maybe I could work in my room. My kids play in the living room. That wouldn't be a big deal. But if they get in trouble or something, and I wasn't watching them, then and I can't make a mess in the living room, and then like if I had to like make a mess and then stop to make food, my in-laws come in. They don't like to see that mess. So yeah. Well, yes, I think at a certain point I started doing unboxings with hands only. It was too much work, and then I start asking around, and people say, "We want to see your face. We want to see your face." But sometimes I'm like, it's so much easier to do hands only. Really, you like, yeah. Hey, Noel. It's easier to do hands only because you don't have to worry about being ready. I mean, my background is terrible. I've been thinking about buying a structure that goes like this, and I would have to put it in my bed and then have a backdrop. My friend bought me the backdrop, but then I don't have like the structure. But then I'm thinking, well, I want to put it on every time I have to film. I mean, I know this is messy. See, this is not nice. This is not nice, but one of those things. I might buy the thing and just make, it just makes it in a way less distracting, more professional, all that stuff. But yeah, but hands is so easy. You just have to have your nails on or not even. And I know it's more work. I know. There's one more thing to say, like, do I want to film today? Because it's already hard enough, But some people, this is Wesley. Oh my Wesley. Some people might have a place, like, I don't know, maybe Abby from Avid House. I think she has her studio and already set up, and she doesn't put it down. But hopefully, we'll be moving out soon. I know it's like probably 1 year. We were looking at places with my parents, but we stopped for a little bit because we just weren't sure that our income was gonna be consistent to rent something. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I let him accumulate a little bit, because I can't get ready every day for 2 boxes. It just takes a lot of work to sit up and do my makeup and this and that. And it's not like I do my makeup every day. Maybe I should. I feel like sometimes like, why don't I do my makeup every day for myself? But it's just not that comfortable, I don't know. I feel like when you have your makeup on, it's almost like, I don't know. It's like weird. But maybe like minimum makeup or something. But yeah, you know what I mean. I know when the kids get older, it might get easier. Like when they're all in school, I'll do all the filming in the morning, for example. And that's it. And then when you have our own place, it's not gonna be super big probably, but maybe I'll have a little corner where I can have my stuff. So, Noel, I showed. Yeah, makeup is work. I know. I guess some people, they already have the makeup on if they go to work, or if they. There was one girl that I was watching one time, and I was like, how do you always look so good when you're doing your boxes? She's like, well, I just film when I come from work, and her makeup looked really good. She looked amazing, and I'm like, you look like this every day. So, well, I go to work, and so that makes sense. It's like Katrina. I think Katrina, she used to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and film, and then she went to work. So she had to put makeup on every day, and that would be like if I was working full time. But so for me, like as a mom, I'm like, I don't want to put all this makeup on to film every day, unless it was my full-time job. my second cocktail, you guys. That's it. I'm stopping. It was good though. So, what's everyone saying today? I was reading the news earlier and talking some gossip. Let me close the door because really, Andrea, you always look so good like with those lashes on. I thought that you were like that every day, and you're like, let me put my camera on and I'll do an unboxing while I'm just waiting for the water to boil or something like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am bombarded by Amazon sellers lately. You do, Ronnie? That's so sweet. Yeah, that's really nice. There's some people that are like that. There's nothing wrong. So we just got home and I want takeout. Oh, what you gonna get? I had food from yesterday. I made empanadas for William's birthday, so I just popped them in the oven for a little bit, and I had dinner. So love that. So this phone, it's like an Android, and when I go, I don't know what I do on it, and then it just goes to the news, some kind of news, and I always get the same news. Like I'm watching The Boys on Amazon. Have you guys watched that one? It's really, really good. It's kind of like raunchy a little bit. They do have a lot of cursing, and the second season has a couple like sex scenes, but nothing like they don't show anything. They don't show boob or anything like that. Anyway, it's really good. And every time I put the news, there's something related to the TV show. Then they were saying that Enola Holmes. Have you guys watched that on Netflix? It was the most watched film for some time, and now Bad Teacher by Cameron Diaz is the most watched film. I haven't watched that one. Have you guys watched it? I don't understand why it would be. Oh no, Chrissy Teigen lost her baby after pregnancy complications. Oh, that's sad. That's so sad. You don't even like it? But Teacher, yeah, for some reason, it wasn't a kind of movie that I was drawn to see at that time. I don't know, it just didn't seem good. Chrissy Teigen lost her baby. Hi, Leah. Hey. That's so sad. Oh, she goes the darkest of days. That's sad. I wonder how far she was. Oh, that's so sad. Kristen Cavallari is currently working on dropping Cutler from her legal name. That's another thing that broke my heart a little bit. I know it sounds super vapid, but I don't know if you guys remember Kristen Cavallari. If you ever watched the show Laguna Hills, so I'm from Southern California. Now I'm not from Southern California, but when I moved to the U.S., I started living in LA, and I went to Laguna Beach a couple times. And yeah, now it's in July. Wow. Oh, Chrissy Teigen. So she was like a few months, maybe like 6 months. Oh, that's late. That's advanced. Anyway, so I moved. So I went to Laguna Beach. I think I watched the show when I was in Argentina too. Did I? Yeah. And then The Hills. We watched in Argentina. Was that so long ago, or did I watch it here? Oh my gosh, now I can't remember. Anyway, Kristen Cavallari is in both shows and all of that. And then she had her own show on E! Very Cavallari. And she got married to an NFL player, Jay Cutler. And they were like the cutest couple. Of course, you know, on camera, things look one way. But I always thought like they were super cute. I couldn't believe that she seemed to be like this, she seemed to be very like shallow and promiscuous and all that. And then she settled roots with this guy at 24, super young. I mean, she had kids before me. You know, in a way, I was like, what? This girl? And then, you know, one of those things when you're like, I couldn't get pregnant, and they're like, but this girl, she's like sleeping around with everyone, and she had 3 babies already. And I'm like, I'm trying here, and all that. And then, anyway, like the show she had about her brand, Uncommon James, it was a fun show. I mean, reality, stupid, you know, drama, whatever. But her and her husband were like the cutest thing, and they announced that they're getting divorced. No, it's so sad. I guess you never know what happens. You know, things that seem perfect, they are not. So, but it's just sad when there are kids involved too. Let's see. Sorry, let's see what else in the news. I don't see anything very interesting. a lot of stuff related to sorry, I'm trying to look. Looking at Justin Bieber was married to Haley. What was it? Something. I didn't even know he was married before. I don't have much stuff, you guys. You guys have to give me some stuff. Give me some stuff. I'm not really into like, except from like watching the news that come in this phone. Yeah, I'm just not into like. I used to. I used to read Perez Hilton when I was at work because I knew all the like celebrity gossip, but now like I haven't in a long time. I don't even watch the news that much, to be honest. So, I used to get so stressed out when I was pregnant with my first. Did I tell you that there was an explosion? Yes, and then there was a neighbor, like she is supposedly there was an explosion, and the next day there were like a bunch of black stuff on the driveway, and then they called this moving company, and the moving company was like taking all the trash out. And what else happened? She disappeared for a long time because the police was looking for her, but I guess then she came back and was out and about, so I guess the police can arrest her for some reason. I don't know, I'm just sick of it. And then these two people that started living there, and they said they rented the house from her, and they had a rent agreement. One of the guys is like super young, like 18 or 19, and has like burns all over his face. And someone told me that it could be from hard drugs. I know, like seriously, it's like the biggest. Like you would think this is like Dana Point, like I don't want to say like rich neighborhood, but it's like Southern Orange County, blah blah blah. You know, things like this don't happen, all that. And this is like, and then this guy, yesterday when I was getting ready for William's birthday, this guy knocked on the door, and he was, his name is Mike Frost, and he's running for city council. And so we started talking, super charismatic, you know, like a politician. He gave me, and yeah, I know it is, I think it is Metla because it exploded. And then there's people at a certain time that come, that don't live there, and goes through the recycling trash. And I'm thinking they have the drop off. It's in the recycling trash. That's where they come and they pick up their drugs or something. And I called 911 the other day because there were 3 guys that I didn't recognize going through the trash. And the dispatcher said, well, at this point, we're not going to send any deputies because it's nothing, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, but anyway, what was I saying? Oh, and this guy Mike Frost came yesterday. He gave us, me and my husband, his number and his address. Like, stop by, and we'll make some coffee. Because I mean, he's a politician. My husband was like, well, he wants us to be friends because you're Latina, so he wants your vote. And he always thinks like that, you know. I'm like, why can he want to be friends with us? Anyway, and I told him about the house, and he's like, do you need help? Do you need help? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I think this guy right from the city is taking care of it, and the police is here every single day. I just don't know why they can't arrest any of them. But you know, I don't know if I told you that she had an old guy living there. They were together, and supposedly he kidnapped her, and they took him to jail. And nowadays we're like, where is this guy? Come back, you know, like that was way better than these other guys. I mean, seriously, I don't know how she does that, how she gets in so much trouble. Well, these guys, how does she get so many guys? And they're like always working in her house, like doing stuff around the house. I'm like, how does she get everyone to work for her? I mean, you can barely make my husband work. So yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those things when you're like, I'm just, you know, in a way it's like, as long as they don't do anything to us or whatever. The other day, one of the guys started taking down the fence that divides both of our houses. And my father-in-law went in there. I was like, what you doing? And I don't know exactly what happened, but the guy started like building it up again. I guess he wanted to take it down or something. I'm like, no, you're not gonna take down the fans, dude. Uh, so that makes it easier for you to go into our backyard and steal stuff. Because supposedly they go, the neighbor on the other side, she says she saw her, and then my in-laws found her hat on our backyard. I know, it's insane. It's insane. So, what you guys eating or drinking? I know, yeah, I know. And my parents live in Long Beach, which Long Beach is like a city famous for some gangs, you know, and it's not, it has some nice areas and it has some no nice areas, you know. Now they live like one block away from them on PCH on Pacific Coast Highway. There was a tent and a guy living on a tent in the middle of the street. So it is a little bigger, though, you know. But I was telling my husband, like, let's go to Long Beach. I feel safer there. See, with like a bunch of meth kids on the other side. You know, sometimes like drug addicts, like there was something that happened in a Costco southern from us on Carlsbad on San Diego, where this guy, white guy, 37 years old, goes into a car where they're like kids in the back and parents in the car about to leave. He opens the door and starts grabbing a 2-year-old out of the car with the parents there. And that made me a little afraid because I'm like, we live with people next door that could be meth heads, and I have like 3 little guys. I mean, I don't think they would take William because William's like 68 pounds. But Wesley here, he's like 4 years old, you know, like white looking, you know, and then Walter, who's like albino. I mean, I remember one of my friends told me that I would ask her why she will, you know, some people put like emojis in front of the kids' faces, which I find a little bit annoying, to be honest. I'm like, don't put your kid's face if you're gonna put an emoji on their face. But I mean, your kid's picture. And she said no, because they've tried to kidnap my daughter a couple times. And I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, family members, like distant cousins that they know where I live, there are drug addicts, have tried to kidnap my daughter for money. So I'm like, you know, like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I have to be watching my kids like a hawk. It's just so hard because I feel like sometimes, you know, like, I don't know. I remember like when I played in my house, like our house growing up had like this big divider of walls, like cement walls, and no one could jump across or anything. So my mom would be cooking or doing stuff, and I was just playing in the yard. And I feel like, I don't know if it's because I live with my in-laws or because, you know, I'm not in my, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I can't be doing something and my kids play. Because something happens, then it's my fault, you know? So it's kind of like, yeah. So it's kind of like I have to be constantly watching them. But I feel like, I know, like you might think, yes, you're a mom, you have to be watching your kids. But I feel like moms usually can multitask. Kids can be playing and I can be doing something else. I can have to like sit there and watch my kids, you know. And I feel like every time I go and try to do something, then it backfires. The kid make a mess, they draw on the walls or something, you know, like, I'm like, oh my gosh. But now that this neighbors thing is going on, I feel like I do have to like be watching them. I can't just leave them in one room. We always lock in the door where before we didn't need to, you know, and because they could come and like grab one of my kids. So it's one of those things. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I had the hiccups. For a moment, the alcohol went a little bit too high on my brain, really fast. So I had to like keep talking. Oh my gosh, I should do a closet clean out one day when I'm here. I was gonna grab my stuff, my laundry and fold when I was in my life, but now I'm lazy.
You have a candy boxes?
No.
Oh, don't.
Wesley likes candy and boxes. No, but you didn't eat the dinner that I made you.
I did.
No, you did not. You ate Cheerios. That's not the dinner that I made.
Yeah, mac and cheese.
You want mac and cheese? No, I didn't make mac and cheese tonight.
Come on.
Do you live in Arkansas? Do you live close to the Doggers? I want to know. My lipstick is coming off. cheapy. I bought something, you guys. The doggers. You don't know what the doggers are? Let me show you something I got on Amazon. So in the morning sometimes I look, I got my first fall sweater. It's like a very light because I don't even know if it's gonna cool down enough to wear this, you guys. It was like 92 degrees yesterday. 92. But this is a long one from Amazon. Yes. 18 is yeah, the 18 accounting. How can you not know? How can you not know, Andrea? The whole country knows. I'm wearing they're a little bit too overlapping from Mini Mongoose, and it has 2 pockets at the back. Yes, they're from Arkansas. It kind of looks cute. I don't know how I'm not super hot. Yeah. They have a huge house. Wasn't he in the house? He was a politician in the House of Representatives in Arkansas. So, anyway, I don't know exactly. Let me look it up. There was something in my news too that they broke a rule of courting, one of their courting rules. They're really, really strict. Where do the doggers live in Arkansas? Tontitown? Tontitown? Tonti means dummy in Spanish. So that's like a dummy town. That's why you're saying they live in dummy town. Near Springdale. Is that where the Simpsons supposed to be? Springdale, Arkansas? No. They're in another Springdale, right? But so did I miss something? So they're in Tontitown. Springdale, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah. Now they're not 18 and counting because, oh, they got to 19. They got to 19. And then there was drama about the son cheating and all that. I stopped watching about theirs. And then they have counting on with some of the kids, their daughters who got married and all that. So anyway, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, because you said you lived in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like, you know, with my husband, we're like, let's go live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Yeah, supposedly that happened, then he cheated on his wife, but he also was in this Madison something website where the cheaters go to find someone to cheat with, and he was into pornography and all that, which is really sad. The girl stayed with him and had more kids, which I think is insane. It's like she already had like 3 or 4, and then he cheats, and then that stop. I mean, I was like, stop. You have 4 kids. That is a lot of kids. No, she has to keep having kids with them. I mean, seriously. Hi, Rena. Hey. We're here talking about gossip with the daggers and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's crazy. That would be horrible. Poor girl. I feel so bad for her. I mean, they didn't even kiss until the wedding. No. Oh my gosh. That's why sometimes I feel like there's so much repression, and then the kids ended up pretty well considering. I mean, they have them like this, you know. But sometimes there's so much repression, and then the kids go crazy when they can go. I mean, I feel so bad that the oldest girl, Jana, she hasn't gotten married, and I don't know if it's because she hasn't found one person, or because his parents, don't want her to get married because she has to stay in the house taking care of the kids. That would make me really sad if that was like the mission they had for her whole life. Because she's so sweet and so cute. But I'm gonna get some Fanta, no alcohol. But yeah, I was thinking about making a video of two things. One, some boxes are closing. Boxes are closing out, unfortunately. Some boxes are closing business. And then some boxes you should stay away from. What is it? Dun, 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 dun. Tell me. Tomorrow, I am going to my friend's house to film some videos. And I don't have any boxes to film though because I filmed them all today. But maybe I'll get some. Oh, I have to go before. Hey, my sister's here. I didn't know. Do them. Anyway, I'm going to Brittany's house. She's texting me right now. Boxes to stay away from. Should I go personal or should I go like business only, Personal. I don't have that many horror stories. A lot of the stories I have is from other people. From other people's horror stories. One of them is here. And a couple of boxes have treated me badly. So yeah, my friend Brittany, she personal. Then there will be burning bridges. So for example, boxes that haven't replied to me, they have seen my message, but they haven't replied to me. That's not like you should stay away from that box because they haven't replied. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like I'm sending them a message about getting a box for free, right? And they don't reply, which is really funny because I was telling my mom, and I was telling her like some boxes I reach out and they're like, oh my gosh, yes, we'd love to collaborate with you. Oh my goodness, I'm so honored. Some people are like super honored. Some other people like they don't even reply. I'm just like, can you just say, no, we can't send any free boxes. No, you're crazy. I mean something, whatever. No, they just don't reply. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you to stay away from that box because, it's like I'm not going to ruin their business because they have bad customer service on that end because I'm asking for something. Now, there was one box that I sent them a message to get a box for free, and then I thought about subscribing. So I send them a question. They see the message, and they don't reply. And now it makes me not want to. Oh, look at you, Andrea. I'm sorry, I get plenty of no's. But yeah, and then if you don't answer my question when I'm trying, then I don't want to subscribe. It's kind of those things. Where like it makes me not want to subscribe to you because you're not answering my question as a potential customer. So it's one of those things. So one box from Canada. Yeah, I get some that say, hey, at this point we can't send you a box. We're like blah blah blah, which I understand sometimes. There was one box from Canada, and there's one I might put it in my video. That I asked them to send me a box, and I guess I wasn't following them on Instagram, but I've always read the reviews from A Year of Boxes, and I thought the box was really good. And I watched Sarah's videos and everything. So she says, why would you want a box from us when you're not following us on social media? I'm like, okay, added too much? And I was like, oh my, I didn't realize I wasn't following on social media. I didn't realize, but I'm following all the, the unboxings. And I'm like, oh, okay, no, we're only shipping to the US or whatever. Yeah, that was. I wanted to reply and say I've never gotten such a rude response from any boxes that I asked for. Like never. So You know, I guess it's, you know, for them it's like, oh, she wants a free box, but um she's not following us on social media. Well, I mean, so. But it's funny now. I'm sure more, a lot of you guys agree that sometimes getting the free box only is not enough payment for all the for all the work that we do. It is like a way of payment in a way, because if we were to subscribe, we're saving the money, but the work that comes in to make the video and photos and posting and all that, it's like a lot of work. And sometimes it's like, yeah, you know, I don't want to speak too bad of boxes, because, you know, they're gonna be like, okay, whatever, see ya, we're not sending you anymore. But I feel like sometimes not all of the boxes, a few think that, oh my gosh, I'm giving you all this, you know, you have to be my slave. And it's like, well, I just rather just buy it then and not be your slave. You know, but yeah. Someone asked me the other day, how do you get so many boxes? I'm like, I just ask. You know, and it's surprising how, like, I'm probably the same experience with you, Andrea. Like, it's surprising how a lot of them actually have a really good attitude about it, and they're like, yes, we'll send you a box, you know. And some see it and don't reply, some don't even see it. Some people don't check their DMs, and I don't know how they do that. I got one review from box. They were like, other people give me a review for free. What? They give you a review for free, but they don't send you a box? They don't send them a box and they review it without sending them the box? Why would people do that? Or are you charging them a fee for reviewing, making the video, and sometimes someone was in there. Well, some people tell you that they give you 20% off or something, and it's like, well, that's not good enough. You know, 20%. I mean, I would expect, I don't know, 80%. Just kidding. Like, yeah, it would add up really quickly, you know, if I had to. And I tell them, I'm sorry, but right now I don't have the budget for that. So. Yeah, it's work. It's work. I know some people that are subscribed. Thank you, baby. Come here. I know some people that are subscribers. Right, yeah, like I was gonna say, some people subscribe and they get them like 26 referrals, and they still don't want to send the person a free box after 26 referrals. I mean, seriously, that makes me want to cancel. If they did that to me, I'd be like, okay, bye, I'm not gonna subscribe to you anymore. I mean, seriously, one free box. I'm gonna be working with one book box, and she is giving a free box to everyone who they use the code 4 times, and if they use it 5 or more, then they roll over for the following month. So she's super generous, considering like how other boxes like are asking, oh, you have to have 10 referrals, or something like. How did you get free boxes from Bombay and Cedar? Andrea, send me the email of the person, because I've been trying to get them for the longest time and they never replied. I think they did reply, but they gave me their like affiliate program, so I think so. DM me your secret. I want to review it. I was actually thinking about subscribing and splurging a little bit. Ah, that's good. That's good. So how many referrals do you need to get a free box? Even Costbox, I think with 4 referrals, you paid for the next box. So with my referrals, I got like 2 or 3 welcome boxes plus a fall box that I haven't even, it's not even shipped yet. Only with referrals. And this book box that I'm going to review, you have to do 4 to get a free box. And then I'm hearing about people, like other boxes, that, you know, they want you to do 16, they won't even give you a box after 16 or 20 referrals. Yeah. Well, I think they can also like depends, you know. I'm sure they get tons of requests from like smaller, like I think I'm a small YouTuber. My Instagram is a little bit bigger, which is it's still not like huge because you have people that have 20,000. I have 12,000. I just hit 12,000, but some people have more. They probably are bombarded with requests from small YouTubers. I think there was one girl that even had like 600 followers on Instagram, and she got a free box for something, and I was like, wow. But sometimes swag, did they send it to you? Tell me more. I don't know. I saw the video, but I don't think I watched it. But you got swag from them. I actually tried to reach out to them and they didn't reply. There's some companies that are so big that, like Face Story, I don't think they replied. No Make No Life never replied to me. I think Kinder Box. Yeah, some big ones. Vegan Cuts hasn't replied to me. Those are big. You know, I feel like they do get so many requests. They can't accommodate to everyone. Whoa, I want a mini fridge. How did you get it? Come get it. Anyway, I don't have any space anyway, so. But it's nice to have that mini fridge. Today I wanted to put some cold stuff, because I don't know if you heard me when I said I put some hemorrhoid suppository under my eyes. I rubbed them and put them in them under my eyes. It was burning and red, and I was able to cover it with makeup, and now it's better. I don't feel any. I had to put anti-itch cream, but I put some little face masks. You know, one of those diamond ones? And I was like, of all of the boxes I get, I could not find under eye, or I mean, I didn't look really hard because I was on fire. But I was like, where are all my under eye masks? I get a ton. I need to have them handy somewhere. But I wish I had something cold to put in there, and I didn't. So I'm gonna DM you on Instagram and tell me the secret. We're really gonna get going soon, you guys. A lot more people are showing up now. But anyway. Oh my gosh. I got a bit tipsy, I will say. I got a bit tipsy from the alcohol. So after the whole thing with my eyes, they come to the room. My husband usually sleeps during the day because he studies at night. And I come and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna film, because he had a work meeting with people from school at 5 or 4:30. He wanted to be prepped for the meeting. So he's like, okay, I have to be up there at 4:30. And I was like, okay, so I'll get up, you know. And I'm like, I can't find my son's Chromebook. I found it later. I couldn't find, you know, when you start looking for things to, like, desperately, and I was like, where is this? And I wanted to cry, but I have a makeup on. And so my husband like, I want to cry, but I have my makeup on. Couldn't find the one plug for my light, and I found everything, but then I was like, oh, no. This morning, hey, say hello. They're going to school, right? But you said that then they had to close it down, and you had to go back to kids, and then so they had to be quarantined for 15 days, 2 weeks or something, and then they were able to go back to school. That's the thing. It's like, what's the point of opening the schools and then they're gonna close every 2 days? Well, here's the thing. On Tuesday in California, all the schools start opening. So I guess I took long and I didn't do it on time, but switched my son to the online thing, which I find out today that he loses certain services that he gets because he has an IEP and he has special needs. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I need to talk to my husband, and my husband needs to talk to his parents, because he's gonna lose an aid that he gets 3 hours a day that will prompt him, you know, to pay attention, to focus, because he's like, he gets dispersed. He goes like, then speech and OT will stay. He's in general ed, but he has an IEP. So yeah, he loses the aid. And that I find out today. But we had to switch him to online. So I didn't get an email from them on Tuesday or on Wednesday. On Wednesday, it's Thursday. Okay. So Wednesday, I finally get in touch with the teacher. We have a 20-minute talk, whatever. So then this morning I wake up a little later, like I got like slipped in, and I go frantically to get a log in. I finally get into the Zoom meeting and it says the host has to let you in. We were waiting for 45 minutes for the teacher to accept us into the call. And I was pissed, you know, and I guess they called, because they assigned William to an online teacher, but from another school, not his home school, which I'm going to try to call the district. If we're going to keep him online, I'm going to try to call the district and see if he can be placed with a teacher with some of his classmates. I don't know if I like this teacher, but it's not, I can't say because everyone's so stressed out and it's all new. But she didn't let me in for 45 minutes, so I had to call the school. And I'm like, can I talk to Miss da-da-da? And they're like, what do you want from her? They said, what do you want from her? And I'm like, well, she needs to let my kid, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, okay, I'm going to walk to her classroom and tell her. I said, okay, but we've been waiting for 45 minutes. And the lady says, I said I'm going to walk to her classroom. Okay. So then I wait, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. It felt like 20, 25, you know, but it wasn't probably that long. I called the school again, and they sent me to voicemail. I called the school again, voicemail. Then finally, the teacher let us in, and I said, what happened? And we were waiting, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah. She's teaching, so she's in the middle of teaching. I'm like, but we were waiting for 45 minutes. Is that going to be every day? I was trying to say, like, how is it going to be tomorrow? He's like, okay, thank you. Because we waited for 45 minutes, so please, like, let us in. Thank you. I will confess, before she just let us in, I started crying. I was like, and my son is like, what's going on, Mama? What's going on? I was like, can you call Poppy? And then my husband comes and like, what's going on? I'm like, no, you know, like, and then the teacher comes in, and I'm like, okay. Oh yeah, I was pissed. Like, I sent her an email. I don't know if tomorrow is the same thing. And then they're like, did you go through Canvas? Blah blah blah. Because yes, I did, but apparently William's name doesn't appear. So appears a name, like like a number. But I do go, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, it's just a number. So I guess she didn't let him in because she didn't see that was his name. But it's like 45 minutes, I mean, seriously, like, oh yeah, it was like, I now want to answer my husband, this is all your fault because you don't want to send him to school, you know, but it's not his fault, really. It's like, Corona. But I really want to send William to school. It's just that, it's, you take that, I might email the teacher. I mean, this principal or something. But the thing is, they assigned him to another school, so then it's like cross, you know. And then she doesn't know what the kids have at home material-wise, you know. And then you have to switch. I mean, William was getting into a groove. It's a mess. But at the same time, I'm kind of afraid of sending them to school because it's also a mess. Even sending them to school is kind of a mess. Because then I have to drive there obviously. But you know, like, you have to send them a certain way, and they have to wear a mask all the time. And I don't know if William's gonna be very good at that. And then the fear that if they're exposed, then my in-laws can get exposed and all that. But yeah, it's such a mess, everything. But, yeah. Yay. But yeah, I'll be so pissed. I was pissed too, you guys. So. My husband came in and was like, it's just funny because I was doing the live here and I had the kids and all the kids went outside, so he's like, okay, wrap it up. But we might wrap it up in a second. Thanks so much for joining, even though it's a few of us. It's hard. But I don't want to say, like, I think I've said this before, like, I don't want to say, I wish my kids were older so I can, like, do things because I know I'm going to regret it. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up, you guys, because it's kind of like bedtime already for them. It's like, oh no, it's 6:44, but yeah, it's getting late. I'm going to go clean out outside from dinner and all the stuff. So thanks so much for joining me. And don't forget to give this a thumbs up and watch my videos. And Andrea, you owe me some information. Just kidding. Thanks so much for joining. I'll see you on my next video, my next live, possibly Thursday at 5. Maybe we should do a little later. I know someone said Kitty has a live at 6. So maybe we could do like 5:30. I don't know. Let me know. I'm gonna do a poll and see what's better. And then next one, should do a giveaway. So make it exciting and a little bit more enticing. What do you guys think? Okay, have a good night, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Love you guys. Bye.